Oh my gosh, did you hear how I just reacted to that? Okay, that is the proper way to react to that clip, because if you did not, you didn't understand what was going on there. That right there was the best camera save of all time. Period. The end. Okay, and I have proof. I'm gonna play it in slow-mo right now. Okay, so it starts with that horrible sound of him hitting the pebble. That's the most distinct sound ever. And this is like, it's kind of like the sound of death. Later on in life, if you've quit skating and you haven't skated for 10 years, if you hear that sound, you're still gonna be like, it's in your brain. It's the sound of death, okay? It's like post-skateboarding stress syndrome or something. I don't know where I'm going with that, but it's a sound, okay? And it sucks, because pebbles suck. But either way, Brian hit that pebble, okay? And he was going about his fall, okay? Because the pebble made him fall. And when it's happening, all right, watch the shadow in the clip, okay? Please watch it. That is right. Brian Ambs threw the camera in the air from falling, which sucked at first. If I would have paused the fall in the middle of it, I'd be like, Brian, you just threw my camera into the air. And then I'd unpause and I'd be like, oh, you're gonna catch it. Oh, he did. That's amazing. But he threw the camera in the air, caught it, and somehow filmed it amazing. Obviously, Brian Ambs didn't mean to throw the camera in there and make it point perfectly at the shadow and then perfectly towards his hand catching it and his face. Let's just take a second to talk about this face. Look at this face. If I did not know what was happening here and someone just showed me a picture of this, like, what is this guy doing right now? I'd be like, I have no idea. Is he defusing a bomb with like half a second left? That's pretty much what Brian is doing right there. He's trying to take all of this in because he was falling. And during this whole time, he didn't even talk about how it was a fall that hurt. And it had to be because the sound of that pebble and the speed and everything was going on. And his hands up here. He had to like just take it full back on the ground, like smash. That's a winner of a face right there. That's a picture of a dude that is handling the situation. So if you needed one more reason why Brian Ambs was an awesome person, here's this clip. In fact, if I was Brian Ambs, I would embrace this. Like, instead of using a resume, you know, which is to prove that you're like a great, reputable person that is great for the job you're going for or whatever, I would just be like, you know, I'd go to the meeting, they're like, I see you did not forward me a resume, and I'd be like, that's right, actually I have this clip, and I'd hold up an iPad, and I'd press play, and he'd watch it, and he would just be like, or she, you know, I'm not saying he or she who's hiring me, let's call it Pat, because it can go either way. They would just reach their hand across the table and be like, congratulations, you have my job. You are better than me. You are Brian Ambs. That's right. If anyone else was in the room, they would just clap. They'd be like, yeah, I agree. Give him my job too. Although I don't know why I'm in here. Who is this person that's in the room? Okay, here's a weird fact. You can't hum while holding your nose closed. Let's try this out. Proved that wrong. It might have sounded a little weird, but I did it. Take that weird fact. But this clip should also be just something everyone watches to show you how you handle a camera when you're filming and something goes wrong. For instance, me, when Thomas's board slipped out, you know what? Did I hold on to the camera? Did I throw it out of safety and then catch it again? No, I did not. Granted, that happened kind of fast, but still, my gosh. Brian Ambs. Brian Ambs. Alright, so I'll stop rambling about how amazing that was, but that hands down, I've never seen a better camera save ever, and it was filmed so accidentally beautiful. I had to make a video of it. I did a video like a long time ago on my channel about this. It was in We Are Revenge 30. When I did the video about it, it only got like 14,000 views, so I was like, dude, nobody has seen this on the grand scheme of things. I know 14,000 is a lot of views. You know, nowadays, the video's gonna get more views, and there you go. Everyone who has not seen that, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna show you guys some recent footage of Brian Ambs. He's been killing it here in Strike Course lately. He's been on a power sliding rampage, bro. I'll throw in a few things, so enjoy that. Whoa! First try? Is that way harder?
Yeah, that's way harder.
How did you do that, dude?
I was thinking it's either gonna happen first try or it's gonna take me forever.
Oh, Brian Ambs! Woo! There you guys go. I hope you enjoyed it. That was Brian Names Skateboarding. That was Brian Names being a master of life. And this is Fall Friday. I do these about actually it's been a while. I think it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since I've done them, but I do them every once in a while. I do videos every single day, so if you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button. And that is it. I will be doing a hot seat, which I do every single Fall Friday. And let me see who I've done. We're gonna do Brian Names himself, okay? Because I thought that I did him last time I did one of these, but I didn't, so let's go. Come on. Brian Names, can you hear me? Catch it.
Jeez.
You weren't good at catching that time.
I had no idea that was coming at all.
You had no idea when the camera was coming either.
God.
Brian, I'd like to thank you for saving my camera that one time. Even though you failed.
In Chicago?
Yeah, in Chicago, but you failed to save my water bottle right there.
I did not, but that was a long time ago.
I know. How are you doing today?
I'm well.
Good. All right, I'm just gonna get right to it. Deep inside you know how you feel. Would you make out with a cat?
Yes.
You would do that.
I would do that.
You wouldn't be that more excited about it?
Oh, I'd be super hyped. I would do the crap out of that.
Need a reason. If you needed one more reason to why. So if you needed a reason to what. If you needed a reason to say your line correctly, please press 1-800-52. So if you needed a reason, one more, because to say lines, speak words that make time to make sentence. What?